I'll speak plainly. I like what I see, and want to get to know you.
How nice.
I'm no easy lass, though. You understand a gentleman must court a lady, am I right?
You are.
Now that we know each other better, you should take the initiative and bring me something sweet.
Okay, give her honeycomb you got from the... Not selling, oh yeah. From the baker. Sugar doll. I mean sugar doll, not honeycomb.
A sugar doll sweet as me. Just what I wanted.
Take our relationship further.
Let's take our relationship
For
further.
her card, of course.
Come home with me. Let me thank you.
Let's go.
I need a rest.
Sorry, I need to cut that.
How wonderful. I'll gladly meet you again. Foolish lasses.
Hey, can I talk to you? Concentration.
I could drink.
Alvin admires you.
Yep.
Be good.
Yeah, I couldn't find the honeycomb lady. I decided to go, let it in go. But yeah, it's
I'm tired. Oh, for a son as handsome as...
not giving anything that really not worthy, so it's okay. Now we're going to the inn. Where's the freaking... Goes on in. So I should actually... It's okay. Take this route here to the right. There's a peasant.
Monster Slayers always. Alvin admires you.
Beautiful.
Make sure you bring a ring here. Any ring will do.
But that growling fisherman refused to take me.
Such a long journey here.
I must
Not done. Oh, here yet? I think you got a ring from the house or somewhere. Talk to Selena.
Good morning, Witcher.
Greetings. You look sad.
My sister will wed a man she doesn't like. I have naught to wear to the wedding, for our father expended his savings on his beloved daughter's dowry. Furthermore, it's hot as hell. But all goes well otherwise.
Doesn't sound good. May I ask a question?
Yes?
Is your sister happy about getting married?
Is your sister happy about getting married?
She's happy. She has no concern for her younger sister. Elena doesn't deserve happiness. Oh, how I hate that nymphette! Now she's ensnared Julian, a wealthy town merchant, while she wanders about with her nose in the clouds.
Don't worry. You'll find a good husband.
Better than Julian? Not, woe, I suffer for the masses, Adam. How pathetic. Or perhaps you mean the hermit? Such are my options. Did you see the engagement ring Julian gave Alina? A diamond larger than a pigeon's egg.
Calm yourself.
Why take her side? Admit it, she's dazzled you. Oh, how I despise her! She'll not have you. I'll give myself to you right now on the nearest rock.
What the hell?
You nearly need to give me a nicer ring than the one Julian gave Alina.
I have the ring.
I have the ring.
Show me. It must be more beautiful than Alina's engagement ring.
Give her any ring, you know? Like this. The heat of the day, I should unexpected situation. Give this cheap silver ring. Even cheaper than the rubber ring.
That's the ring? So be it. I'll show Alina I can have any man.
But...
Kiss me.
all right.
This freaking running, you know. Fact. Okay, it's okay. We can go to the inn now. Ah, damn it.
How strange.
Let's just enter the inn first.
Geralt, is that you? How are things?
I found Alvin.
Alvin? Wait a minute. Triss wanted me to do something, hammered it into my head for an hour. Ah, yeah, I have a Dimeridium amulet for him.
Dandelion, I can't trust you to do anything.
Is that so? Well, I just remembered I had a package for you.
A package?
I don't know, something. But I might have lost it.
Quit pouting, Dandelion. What do you have for me?
Fine. I have a letter to you from your lover.
Triss? Hand it over.
Let's talk to the inn cab.
Welcome to my inn, traveller.
Greetings.
If you're weary, rest. If you wish food or drink, call my daughter.
I will.
Make yourself at home.
Thanks.
May I help you?
She's a good person, actually. But can I get my equipment?
I have questions.
Ask, traveller.
What's special about this settlement?
Murky waters. We live in seclusion. Tobias Hoffman leads us. Know, too, that our ancestors once inhabited the underwater city.
Tell me about Tobias.
He lives in the village but prepares for a wedding, so likely has no time.
I'll talk to him anyway.
If he's occupied, try speaking with his future son-in-law, Julian.
Thanks for the advice.
May I help you?
I have questions.
Ask.
What's special about this settlement?
The
The underwater city?
lake waters engulfed the underwater city. Some say the gods were angered by debauchery. Now the Vodianoi inhabit the city.
Did I sense pride?
We glory in our ancient heritage, just as we take pride in our prize-winning...
Winning cow.
As for our ancestors' bad habits, much has changed since then.
Prize-winning cow.
She's in the corral between the houses. Our pride and joy. She's made Murky Waters famous.
Thanks for the story.
May I help you?
I have questions.
Ask.
What's special?
Murky
The under...
Lake...
Vodianoi?
An ancient underwater race. We used to respect each other, but relations have worsened.
Tell me about them.
They appeared long ago, before the city was engulfed. They live in underwater palaces. They produce tools and baubles, including the famous Stones of Iz, supposedly magical. Their warriors, though fierce in battle, seldom attack on land. They chiefly drive away treasure hunters.
An underwater race of rational beings. Interesting.
Now,
I have...
ask.
What's special?
Murky
The under...
Lake.
Did I...
We glory.
Thanks for...
May I help you?
Got any rooms?
5 orens.
I'll pass.
Now,
Fair...
So where could I keep my item? Let's read. Dearest Geralt, you managed to escape in time and you should not return to the city for a while. Yet I hope we will not remain apart for long. Our problem, however, did not end there. I often use magic to disappear, but I was able to locate him and send you there. Take care of him, please. I know you don't need convincing. You've come to like him as much as I have. The boy has been through a lot and his wild magical talents has awakened. When he was with me, he did not have patience enough to undergo basic magic training, claiming he would rather be an explorer of lost ruins, a discoverer of magical artifacts. I have enclosed a Demetrium amulet that block magic. I hope Dandelion hasn't lost it. Please convince Alvin to wear independent at all times. Take care of him and think of me sometimes. I deeply hope all will be well with us. Our little affair can be possibly more difficult than your mission, can it? Be careful, and now that I wait your return, your Triss.
How?
Oh, I can. I still cannot. Let myself think first. Inventory is full like crazy. High quality potion. I will not sell high quality potion. Cherry Spirit Cordial.
Two innkeepers?
Mama and Papa own the inn. Mama won't let me speak to strangers.
As a waitress, you have to talk to strangers.
Not true. Only regulars visit our inn. Got you there.
I'm a stranger.
You're Geralt of Rivia. Master Dandelion sang a ballad about you, so I know you.
Got me there.
How can I help?
I'd like to order.
Wait here.
Okay, there's two innkeeper. Ah, this guy. Finally.
Greetings, sir.
Spacious tavern.
What? You think everything's small in the country?
I meant no offense.
How can I help?
No, still no item?
Where's the village mayor?
There's a large hut in the village where the mayor spends his time, but he lives in another large hut, so...
I'll find it.
How can I help?
Any interesting news?
A wedding, that's what. The mayor's daughter, Elena, is marrying a townsman called Julian. He's staying here at my inn.
One thing.
Yes?
Okay.
How?
One thing.
Yes?
You must know some interesting stories.
Sure, I'm an innkeeper. Long ago, in a valley far away lived a girl. She was a true princess, sorceress, and witcheress.
All three? Isn't that a bit much?
It is
Don't
much.
interrupt. You want to hear the story or not?
I won't interrupt again.
A story about destiny might prove useful, Witcher. She was born a princess who wanted for nothing, had loving parents and a grandmother who was a great queen. She lived in palaces guarded by hundreds of knights. Everyone thought she'd become a powerful queen, but fate had other plans. Her parents died. Enemies butchered her grandmother and took the kingdom. Still, the princess survived. Her fate became bound to one particular witcher. She gained a new family at Kaer Morhen, the hold of the witches. She learned to fight, yet destiny once again made noise. The lass had magical talent. She was a source. The witches feared the uncontrolled power of a source and needed a sorceress to assist them. She studied arcane magic. The sorceress loved a witcher, and the two adopted the girl. She was truly happy and could have become a powerful sorceress. But war broke out and fate separated the family. Aggrieved, the lass disavowed magic and became a huntress. Learning to love killing, death followed her. Everyone she'd loved had died. Only the witcher and the sorceress denied death's calling. Fate cast her to foreign shores, yet she returned. The worst assassin tailed her, yet she emerged victorious. Agents of all kingdoms pursued her, yet none caught her. When she killed all her enemies and peace descended upon the world, she rejoined the witcher and sorceress, only to have destiny sneer at her again.
What happened?
A peasant, unskilled in arms, killed the witcher. The sorceress died trying to revive him. The girl could do nothing, for she disavowed magic. So the princess who would not rule, the witcheress who fought humans, and the sorceress who cast no spells used her power as a means to leave this world.
I sense you haven't told all.
All but one. Her name was Cyrilla. What's that matter?
Okay. I thought he's going to talk about Triss, but...
One thing.
Yes?
You must know some...
Sure! Don't interrupt.
And she married a king, priest, mage, warrior, right? No thanks.
How can I help?
One thing.
Yes?
You look sad. Can I help?
Perhaps. Crooked Lou and Bucktooth Bow stole a case of best firewater. Return it, and a useful artifact is yours.
What artifact?
It was a jest.
Not funny.
Your question reminded me of some old games. I couldn't resist.
No matter.
How can I help?
Farewell.
Let's talk to everybody.
How can I help?
That's all things.
You're a good man, though a witcher.
Stay away from our Rosalkas, Witcher.
Foltest sent you to tend to our problems with the fish people?
Not exactly.
What an odd race. Have you heard of their intelligence?
I've heard.
I've heard.
Of course. Surely a witcher knows.
I'll be glad to learn more.
To learn more.
The Vodianoi are an ancient race who worship their own gods. The Vodian priests are prey to various gods. Our fathers spoke of humongous creatures, lords of the underwater realms. Many priests also pay homage to the Lady of the Lake. They bear the respect of their people, even more so because they know magic.
Interesting story.
Thank you. I'm proud of my knowledge. How could she have treated me that way? Forgivable. What heat! May the sun set quickly. Though recently I've had terrible dreams of night wraiths.
Night
Tell
wraith.
me your dreams.
Midnight demons emerge when the moon is high. I dream they carry me through the air, dance around me, then let me fall.
Where did these dreams come from?
Where did these dreams come from?
One night, I saw night wraiths dancing in the fields. Even as I say this, I feel my flesh creep.
You're a creep. Tell me more.
I saw demons born of moonlight, wind, and the soil cooled after a day's heat. They hovered over the ground raving. When one gazed at me, I ran as fast as my legs could carry me. I swore never to venture into the fields at night.
Thanks. I'll tend to the night wraiths.
What?
Tell me another time.
Such a long journey here. I must